All right, Project Now has been especially busy the past couple of months with not only changes to social services rules in Rock Island, but also those unseasonably cold temperatures that we saw this past weekend. So joining us now to update us on those issues and look forward to the rest of the season, Dwight Ford, Executive Director of Project Now. Dr. Ford, hey, great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for being here. I want to start just a little bit with something we saw last night at the Rock Island City Council meeting. I don't know if you caught it. There was someone who came up to just express the gratitude for that shelter that the various groups that were involved were able to open over the weekend. Can you tell me your reaction to that and maybe what you saw as a result of this?
Well, gratitude is probably the word of the day. Undoubtedly, people were appreciative. Even the day one when we were able to open up, when you walked into the environment or when they came into the King Center that day, they had faces of relief as many came up to you and hugged me personally and thanked me and saying, thank you for everything that you and Project Now have done. They were appreciative of the King Center like we are as well, with Jerry Jones, the executive director, giving us the layout of the building and allowing us to do our best work, and that is to secure people. And when you secure people in the harshness of winter and the weather like this, you actually save lives. And so with that, we're grateful.
You have been working very hard. You've been very outspoken at city council
Sure.
meetings about some of the ordinance changes. I don't imagine you're going to stop doing that. However, if there is no movement on the part of the city, how is your organization moving forward and having to basically adjust to those new rules?
Sure. Most of the attention, of course, is on the city of Rock Island, but we've never stopped our negotiations with other cities. We've worked quietly behind the scenes with other municipalities, allowing them to go through their own process and find a pathway forward if be. And this late one, of course, was at the result of two other attempts that did not make it across the line. So we've always had these relationships. We continue to build upon them. And at the last minute, we were afforded the opportunity to open up. And because we have been already working, we had the partners in place, we had 24 hours to get a plan together after we were notified Wednesday at 1:30. And so by 1:30 on Thursday, we did the press conference. And by 8 p.m., we were ready to go with individuals coming to us by 9 on Friday. It happened just like that, but we have an existing ecosystem with partners and a plan to move forward. Now, as we continue to move forward, we're hopeful. We just don't sit back on our heels and say, wow, things haven't worked out. We continue to press the issue. We let individuals know that a shelter is not a panacea to ending all of the challenges. It is not essentially a silver bullet. However, on the road to stability and having housing stability, it is the first station, it's the first stop, because you could save a life and then you can wrap around services and you can help move people upward and out of that situation. So a shelter in the continuum of care of services that we need for housing stability in the region has to be a part of that plan.
Will we have a kind of an emergency shelter this winter?
Oh, yes, we have to.
Okay.
I don't know what the Quad Cities would be without one. And so hopefully we can get one secured. Last year we started January 17th. We hope that it doesn't go that far, but we're building the case for one each and every day. The partners are lined up. We have the funding already. We need a building. We need a location, and we need essentially a place to be able to do our best work. Other than that, staffing we have, funding we have, the partners are at the table. We need a location.
Okay. I want to talk about, there's a lot of pressure on you, obviously, as a nonprofit to kind of help in these situations.
Sure.
We just had the Geneseo Police Department on talking about how the police departments help. But I want to ask you what you would like to see folks in the community do who are perhaps in a position to help when they see a need. What's the best what they can do? What the best thing that they can do to help?
One is that they start from a core place of concern. So if it bothers you to see people on the side of the road wrapped up in blankets and shivering, then that means that there's a capacity for you to do something else. Get involved at the level that you can, whether that's sitting with another group of individuals. Sometimes it's best for you to get onto a train that's already moving and then work with a nonprofit, work with a city municipality, work with a faith institution. You can start where you are, you can use what you have, and you can do what you can. Some write checks, some get their businesses to donate, some organize through a faith institution, some say, I want to volunteer. wherever you are and whatever you can do, this work needs you. Everybody's going to ask, what are those folks that are experiencing homelessness doing for themselves? That's a part of the conversation, but it shouldn't stop there. We need to ask ourselves, what are we doing now that we know we have between 400 and 500 people outdoors every night in the Quad City region?
Yeah, I imagine societal issues involve the entire society to kind of come together to solve. All right, Dr. Ford, always great to chat with you. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Of course. And if you want to see other resources available through Project Now, some of the wraparound services that we just talked about, and other nonprofits in the QCA, be sure to check out our website, WQAD.com. Peter?